Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jeannie and this is Get This Glowing. Thank you so much for watching. If you are subscribed to my channel, I just want to tell you how much I appreciate that. And if you are not subscribed to my channel and you would like to be, all you have to do is click the red subscribe button below. In today's video, I am really excited to share this video with you today. I'm going to be talking to you today about this look that I got using products that I bought shopping the Nordstrom anniversary sale. So last year, the two items that I really felt like knocked it out of the park was this glowing pretty skin palette from Charlotte Tilbury. And it looks like this, and I adored this palette. I still use this palette all the time. I love this palette. It is great for travel, and it has a powder, a bronzer, two blushes, and two highlights. And the thing that I can say about this palette, that the only downside to this palette is that the blushes are very, very similar in this palette. And so this is the reason why it has taken me so long to get the Hollywood Film Star Bronze and Glow, I think is what the palette, the one that I'm really in love with. The highlighter and bronzer palette from her, and I think it's the Film Star Bronze and Glow palette. But this is the reason why I have not bought that palette up until now, is because there is a bronzer and I have the highlighters over here, and so it took me a really long time to pick that up because I have this glowing pretty skin palette, and this is what I picked up in the sale last year. So this is a great palette. It's still available on Charlotte's website, and it is wonderful. And so this was one of the just absolute steals of the anniversary sale last year. So I adore this palette. Then the other palette that I absolutely adore, that, you know, is a great travel palette. It came in this bag case, and it was the Bobbi Brown palette, and it has a lot of cool tone, and that was one of the main reasons why I got it, was it has a lot of cool tone shadows in it. Comes with a little brush, and it comes with a nice big mirror, so you can take it on the go really easily. And then it comes with a lot of blushes and a bronzer, and I actually have one of the Desert Pink blush already in a single. So I really like this for travel. So that was one of the really good deals of last year. So those were the two. And then you just slip the palette right back in this nice puffy, cushiony case, and then it zips up and you are rolling. So this is a very nice travel case that I picked up last year in the sale. So those were the two items that I felt like really had it last year in the sale. The other thing that I picked up last year from the sale was my T3 hair dryer. So that was a really good deal that I got last year in the sale, and that was, you know, pretty much about it. But this year I looked at a lot of things, and there are some really good things that I think are gorgeous. I think the Bobbi Brown set is beautiful. And I ordered that. I did. Let me be honest. I ordered it. I did. I'm going to take that back. Once I looked at it, I ordered it online. But I think after looking at it in store, I'm most likely going to take that back. It's rather expensive, and I just don't think that I need it because it's a lot of nudes and neutrals. So I think that with the MAC nude palette that I have, and the Vice, Natural Vice or something like that, I just don't think that I need that. So I'm going to take that one back. The Tom Ford is beautiful. I just don't think that I need that. So what do I think is the takeaway, really, really pretty thing to walk away with? I think Laura Mercier hit it out of the park, and that is how I got the look that I'm wearing. I'm wearing all of those products today. So let's talk about the products that I have on my face today. So first of all, let's get the basic stuff out of the way. So the first thing that I did was I went in with the product that I have been loving. I've been loving the Flower Beauty Supernova Celestial Face Oil. This is a blend of 6 oils. It has lavender oil, it has jojoba oil and camellia oil, along with this cuckoo nut oil, which I really know nothing about. Why do I like this so much? It's because you put it on. First of all, I am a fan. You guys know I love facial oils. So I waited and waited and waited for this. This was sold out forever. It is, I'm not sure if it's back in Ulta or not. It wasn't whenever I picked mine up. I picked it up on the Flower Beauty website, and it is in stock there. So what I love about it is it has this glow to it. It reminds me of the Versali products that are running at the $50 plus $54, $55 price point, but this is 16 bucks, guys. And it is a facial oil, but what happens is whenever you put it on, it does feel very oily. But if you'll just give it like 5 seconds, 6 seconds, then it will absorb like that down into your skin, and then the oil feeling is gone. Now, if you are an oily skin gal, you will probably not like this. So, you know, you might want to see if they have a sample tester. That's what I'm looking for. Tester bottle at Ulta, and, you know, try it before you buy it. Because I could see where if I was an oily skinned person, I might not like this. But for a dry, normal to dry skin person, this is beautiful. And for a dry skin person, you're going to love it because it just goes in, it absorbs really, really quickly, and it just gives your skin a really, really nice hydration. And I really like this. So I went in with this first, and then I had showed this in my haul that I had picked up the Thrive Buildable Blur CC Cream because I wanted to try it and see how it compared to my CC cream from IT Cosmetics, because remember, this has a SPF of 50 and mineral sunscreen, whereas this one only has an SPF of 35, and it's got your chemical sunscreens. And so I was like, you know, this is really going to have to do something for me to like it. Well, guess what? I did like it, because whenever it says buildable blur, it means it is blurring to your pores. And I have got a lot of pores because I'm older, and my skin texture, even though I've been using the May Love niacinamide new product. It's called Nia something, but it's the new niacinamide serum from Maylove, and I've really been liking that, guys. But still, it's just like the older I get, and you know, probably whenever this video goes live, it's going to be my 50th birthday, and it just is like my skin, my body knows I'm turning 50, and my hormones have just been like crazy. I don't know. It's just like every single decade, whenever you turn another decade, it's just like your body goes haywire. And my body knows that something is up. It's like it's the 50th decade. We're no longer in the 40s. So we've got to be crazy now. So whenever I said that it's really going to have to do something for me, it does. It goes in and it really blurs out. Like, I really don't see those big holes all in my face that's called pores. I'm really not seeing them. So I'm liking that. So after I did that, oh, and on this side of my face, I used the Milk Makeup Baked is what it's called. But this is their bronzing stick. It's a bronzer. And so I used that on one side of my face against the Huda Beauty Tan Tour in Fair. And I wanted to see which one I liked better. Well, I like this one better, but the color is pretty much the exact same. I couldn't really tell a difference from one side to the other. But what I like about this one, and you may be just exactly the opposite, I like the fact that I can go in with my finger on this one and get just a little precise line. Whereas this one is a chubby stick and it makes this big line because, you know, you're using it like a chubby stick. So that's, the color looked pretty much exactly the same. And so I just like the fact that I go in with my finger. You may hate going into a product with your finger because it's messy, or you know, you just don't like using your fingers to apply makeup or whatever. If so, then that means that you're going to be exactly the opposite. But if you look at the color, it is really similar. So, yeah, I mean, they're really, really close in color. So this one is called Baked Matte Bronzer, and this one is Huda Tan Tour in Fair. And I really didn't see an ounce worth of difference on my skin. So, you know, one or the other, but you most definitely don't need both. So I just wanted to see what the difference was between one versus the other. The difference was there wasn't any difference. That's what I found out. It's just the technique of applying them, whether you want to use your finger or you want to use the stick. That's what I found. So anyway, so I had that on. So then I went in, and this, guys, is so pretty. So first of all, I love the packaging. I mean, look at this. And they match. So, you know, it just looks like a beautiful set. So, like, if you wanted to get this as a Christmas present, this would look like a set that, you know, was given to somebody. Oh, my goodness, it's just gorgeous. So, it feels really nice in the hand, very luxurious. It's weighty, but yet it's not too heavy. The shade names are wrote on the back. I don't know if you can see that, but, you know, the names are on the back. So then, whenever you open it, it has a really, really nice mirror right here. And these are the shades that you get. So you get two highlighters. You get, well, sorry, these are two bronzers, two highlighters, and two blushes. So it's a very, very nice palette, and it goes on. So I used the peach blush, and then I used this very, very light color, this one right here, this very, very light colored highlight, and I did not see any texture being shown by using this very, very fair highlight. It just gave illumination, but yet it didn't show any texture. So I was really happy with that, and I loved the color of the blush. It was really pretty, and that was the one called Peach that I used. So it just looks so pretty. I really, really like that. So then I went into the shadow palette, and that's what this looks like, and it has a really nice mirror. And I laid the shadow down, this color here, all over the lid. And then I went in to this color here, and I built up the crease with that. And then I put this dark plum color on my outer V and spread that over about midway into the crease. And then, so I just put that about midway over into the crease. And then I took this color here, and then I just blended it out with that. And then I wet my brush, and I went into this with a little Fix Plus, and I put that all on my lid and just kind of brightened it up and popped it up. And then I went in and I lined with this tight line color right here. So I don't have any eyeliner on except for this tight line color. So that's what I used. And then I used all of the Doll 10 and Makeup Molly brushes here to do the look with. And guys, these brushes, y'all know I'm a brush fanatic. These are really good. They are really good. So if you are looking for a really good set of brushes, but you cannot afford a premium price, you need to hop on these. These are soft like butter. They kind of guys, they kind of remind me of the Goss set. They're really soft like that. So, but you know, synthetic. So I used this one just to lay down, you know, all of the color, and then to do my color in my transition. And this one is called the Prepping Perfector. And this one is a little bit bigger than my Goss 16. It's really soft, and it just, I'm really in love with this one because I like to get that first base color on pretty quick, and this works so good. I really like this one. Then I went in with this one called the Crease Creator with that darker plum color, just to get this one right here on the edge and just get that blended in. And this is, again, these are soft like butter. And y'all know I love Doll 10 anyway. But I love these brushes because Doll 10's brushes that come with their makeup palettes and their kits and things like that, whether you order it off of the Doll 10 website, Cricket is going to town on her toy, or you order it off of QVC and it comes with the brush, they are usually dual-ended. So I am loving the fact that these are just single-ended. So I used that one. Then I went in with this one that's a little bit smaller and just did my fine blending with that. And this one's called the Dimension Designer. And so I just went back and forth, and then I added a little bit of that shimmer shade to just keep blending and blending and blending, because that deep plum, so you have to be careful with that deep plum shade because I got a little bit too much and I had to really work a little bit harder on this eye to blend that out. Then, Cricket, please, come on baby. So then I used this one, is the one that I used the Fix Plus on, and I just laid this, that shimmer shade down on the top of my eyelid just to pop that shimmer. And this is called the Shadow Shader. And then to tight line, I put some Fix Plus on and used this one that's called the Detail Dazzler. And that's how I tight lined my upper and my lower. And then I smoked out my lower with this one called the Line Definer. And so those are the ones that I used, and the only one that I have not used yet is the one called the Buff Blender. And so I probably should have used that one too. They come in this beautiful rose gold case that you can keep them in. They are wonderful, and I want to say they're around the $30-something price point. I'm going to check, because if they are, I think I'm going to pick up one more set of these just to have on standby. I usually don't do backups of makeup products, but I do backups of brushes. I would like to have one of these also. I would like to put one of these in a giveaway. So I think I'm going to pick up another one of these because they are fantastic. So Doll 10, Makeup Molly, oh, they did such a great job. Hats off to you. This is a fantastic, fantastic brush set. I'm loving it. But this is the look that I created with the Laura Mercier kits. And then what I have on my lips is from her as well. From the sale, it comes in a box that looks like this. And there's two collections to choose from in the sale. It is I chose the Beige in Time with the lip liner of Rosewood. And so this is what the color looks like right here. And it's what I've got on. And this is what it looks like. And here's the color right here, and then the lip liner that goes with it is right here on the side of it. And then I'll put a line over here so you can see it. So it's just a beautiful combination. And then she has one other color that's available in the sale, but it's not a very, but it's, compared to this, it's a much brighter pink color. And so I just went with this one because I just knew me and that I would wear it a lot more, because I just tend to not do bright pinks. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. I certainly enjoyed making it for you. And let me know if you've picked up anything in the sale and what you're liking this year from the sale. I liked a lot of things. Let me know what you've picked up and if there's anything that you're absolutely loving. I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.